My brothers, welcome here to this week's Vitamin G, a conversation about letting go. A conversation that actually affects everything about your world today in the COVID-19 crisis, pandemic, and the change and the pressure that's on you as a businessman and how you're facing life. It's requiring you to look at things from a different place, and it's requiring you to let go. But this process of letting go isn't so easy. If I envisioned that this marker that I'm holding right here in my left hand, that it was anchored down into an invisible cable that went from the ceiling to the floor, and I wanted to get over to that corner, but this marker will not move. Now I'm faced with a challenge because to get over there, I'm going to have to let go of that marker. But I don't want to let go of the marker because I like the marker, because I love the marker. The marker is powerful to me. The marker is all I've ever known. The marker is my identity. The marker is how I've lived and experienced my life to this point. But then COVID came in. Bam! And all of a sudden, there was this pivot that had to happen. A pivot that you had to let go. You had to let go. This marker right here, you had to let it go in order to go. You had to let it go in order to go. And so this entire process, this principle for the vitamin G is let go to grow or die in your attempt to maintain normal. What is normal? Normal is whatever you've gotten used to, right? Not normal to walk into a grocery store with people wearing masks. At least not in the United States. Not been normal, ever. Not one time it's ever been normal. But guess what? It's starting to become normal. It's starting to become normal that you go to a grocery store and you see people wearing masks. It's abnormal now if you don't wear a mask in a grocery store. Now, in order to get into the game of our lives today, we have to let go to grow or die in our attempt to maintain the status quo or normal. So your life and my life, particularly in a business sense, struggles if we don't let go. And it's hard. So why is it hard to let go? It's hard to let go because that's where our confidence is. Our confidence and our certainty is in the thing that we know. The crazy part is the thing that we know may not be working at all. Right? It might not be producing the results that we want at all. We could be in a marriage, in a marital relationship that is not fucking working for us, but it's what we know. This is why you can have people in abusive relationships that stay in abusive relationships simply because it's more comfortable to be in that relationship because they know at least what to expect. Hey, today is going to be a shitty day. I'm going to get my ass kicked. I'm going to stay in this relationship. Inside a business, no different. Hey, you know what? My business might not be profitable and nothing we're doing is working, but I'm going to keep doing the thing that I've been doing. I'm going to not let go and grow because, well, it's what I know. And so men become in love with this idea of the status quo. We stay stuck in the status quo and we don't grow. We stay stuck in the status quo and we don't grow and we don't know what we should do to grow. Well, the first thing we have to do is we have to let go. We have to let go. And that's my question for you. Like, what are you holding on to right now? Like COVID-19 reached out and grabbed the world by these two big divine hands and shook the shit out of it. And inside of that shaking, it's been asking you, hey, listen, you dumb fuck, let go. And you're like, well, I don't want to let go. You're like, well, you must let go. If you don't let go, you will not grow. And if you don't grow, you die. You die in the status quo. And so in some ways, it's a gift. Some of you know this is a gift. Some of you have seen how this is a gift. You're like, man, there is some shit that I should have been doing a long time ago that I did not do until the COVID-19 crisis came upon us. Then all of a sudden, I was hyper motivated and inspired to do some shit that I've been avoiding. Inside your world, that's my question for you. Like as you look around at what must be let go of, that what you must innovate, of what you must change, of what must become new. For some of you, your entire industries have been destroyed. For some of you, it's been completely opened. But the one thing I know for certain is you have the power to pivot. But the only way you can pivot is to let go. So as we wrap up this vitamin G, this is the question I have for you today. If the principle is very simple, that I must let go in order to grow, and that I can't ultimately hold on to the status quo, then where in your life right now, inside of business and in your personal life, do you know that you must let go in order to pivot so that you can grow? My friends, that's all I got for you, and that brings to the conclusion of this Vitamin G.